everybody. Couple hours left of Collision 2019. You look surprisingly refreshed. Don't know how you do it. All right. For a shift to the world of marketing and analytics. Since its birth in 2008, our next company has grown to more than 400 employees and 10 offices around the world, specifically in the US, Europe, and Asia. They've just raised $75 million in funding as well to discuss how partnerships are driving growth for leading global enterprises. Please help me welcome CEO of Impact to the stage, David Yovanno.
Good afternoon, Toronto. I'm excited to be here today, the final sessions of this conference, to talk to you about a collision that is happening right now. And that is the change today in consumer behavior is causing an existential crisis for traditional sales and marketing. And why do I believe that? Well, let's take a look at some facts. Discover.org reports that people basically don't trust salespeople. Does anybody here have time to take a cold call or engage with unsolicited help at a store? No, we don't have time for that. We're busy. We're on our phone. Ipsos also reports that people basically don't trust advertising either. And it's even scarier because it's worse with millennials. And that's important because that is the next generation of spending power. And with this consumer shift to mobile, what's happening is 90% of the new ad dollars are basically going to two companies, Google and Facebook. And with that, it's going to smaller and smaller mobile screens where there's less real estate available for ads, causing shrinkage in supply. What happens? Prices go up. Facebook's rates have increased 130% in the last year. And to pile onto all of that, you've got the havoc that GDPR and ITP are causing on tracking the effectiveness of advertising, much less rendering any use of third-party data utterly useless. And so the fact is, it is a tough world out there for enterprises to cut through the noise with their message, to get across, to acquire customers. And so I believe it is that trend that has been causing the emergence of this new category for enterprise growth called partnerships. And partnerships happen when enterprises align themselves with other businesses or individuals who have a trusted first-party relationship with the customer that they are trying to acquire. And what they do is they establish an alliance to have them refer them customers. And these types of partnerships are happening across influencers, across traditional media publishers, across apps, software integrations, business-to-business partnerships, channel partnerships and alliances, traditional affiliate partnerships. And it's a big deal. In fact, the World Trade Organization reports that 75% of today's world trade flows through exactly these kinds of partnerships. And Forrester believes that the next wave of enterprise growth is going to come through optimizing this channel. And this is now what is being referred to as the partnership economy. So what exactly is going on with these partnerships? What's the flow? What's the use case? I thought I'd take you through a couple examples. Hang in here with me because I think it's important that you understand what I'm talking about when I talk about partnerships. I'll go through a couple examples here. Ticketmaster has a native software integration partnership with Spotify. So if a person is listening to an artist on Spotify, they can tap through different content on Spotify, see the concert tour, click on a date, pass through into the Ticketmaster ticketing experience, and purchase a ticket at Ticketmaster. Airbnb has a strategic business development partnership with Delta. You can take a look at deltaairbnb.com as one example. And in one use case, you can book a ticket on Delta, use your miles to book a stay at Airbnb. Textile is an up-and-coming women's fashion brand. They're part of the Just Fab group of companies. They have an influencer partnership with someone named Marla Catherine on YouTube. She has a popular channel, over 1 million subscribers. In one video example, it's how she spends her day, what she eats for breakfast. She's at school talking with her friends. She's working out. All throughout the video, she's wearing these leggings that she likes, and she's asking her friends' opinions on them. And sure enough, there's a vanity URL link in the title of the YouTube description that sends somebody to the Textile shopping experience to buy those leggings and other products from Textile. Target has a mobile in-app partnership with Samsung where they are pre-installed on the Samsung deck. This helps with the deep linking experience into the Target app, but it also is sending direct store sales through that app placement. BarkBox has a super interesting social responsibility partnership with pet shelters, of all places. They've mailed boxes to pet shelters to where dogs that are coming and going get to play with the toys and the treats. And those new pet owners see how to sign up for the BarkBox subscription. And when they win a new customer, they will donate a commission to that pet shelter. Microsoft has a loyalty business development partnership with Barclaycard. So if you're a Barclaycard member, you can sign into your account. You may see a message from Barclaycard saying, thank you for being a loyal Barclaycard member. We're partnered with Microsoft. Go through this shopping experience and you'll receive a discount on Microsoft products on us. Thank you for being a loyal member. Kohl's has a traditional affiliate partnership with Ebates. Ebates is a popular cashback membership site that is sending referring customers to Kohl's. There are all kinds of examples like this. I can keep going. Fubo TV has amazing innovative partnerships with traditional media publishers like Sports Illustrated. But we are time boxed here, and I want to get across one very important thing. This is not marketing. This is the new economy of partnerships, and it is a very big deal. It is reaching a tipping point. The most mature enterprises who are maximizing their opportunity in partnerships have partnerships contributing 25% or more of their total revenue mix, and they're seeing it as a channel growing more than 50%. So what is required exactly for an enterprise to scale to that level of maturity? I would encourage you to think about it in three ways, like kind of deepen your understanding of the requirements across three things: people, process, and technology. So just like most companies have sales teams, they've got marketing teams, we're starting to see the consolidation and the forming of partnership teams within enterprises. We're seeing business development teams consolidating with influencer teams, affiliate teams, channel partnership teams. They're forming as one team within enterprise. And who knows, we may see a chief partnerships officer role created at some companies here very soon. And these teams are being very innovative in terms of how they are understanding and how they're pursuing these partnerships, including their processes. Like if you were to compare to sales, right? Sales has their territories, their quotas, their pipeline management. They got that strong close to the end of a quarter. Marketing, much the same way. They've got their advanced account-based marketing programs, other demand gen programs, events that they run. We are starting to see partnership processes follow that same path, including strategy, planning, pipeline management. And one of the things that I really love is the sharpening of negotiation skills on how to kind of put these partnerships in place. And at the same time, across people and process, we're seeing the rise of agencies and new consulting firms that are becoming experts in partnerships, and they are assisting enterprises on their strategy and on their execution within this channel. And then finally, understanding the technology that is required to really scale this opportunity in partnerships. Much like Salesforce has brought automation to sales and how Marketo and HubSpot have brought automation to marketing, Impact is a market leader in bringing automation to partnerships. And so what exactly does this partnership automation do? How does it work? Well, if you look at Impact's partnership cloud, first starting with Radius, it handles three things. It handles direct contracting with partners, which also includes a living commissioning schedule. The second thing is it serves as a system of record for the tracking and crediting of partners. And it also automates the payment processing to partners. So if you go back to that Ticketmaster example and Spotify example that I gave you, Ticketmaster is using Radius as software to contract directly with Spotify. It relies on Radius as the source of truth for the proper tracking, crediting, and attribution back to Ticketmaster as the partner that referred that ticket sale, and then relies on Radius to automate the processing of payment from Ticketmaster to Spotify as the partner. And all this stuff happens globally, by the way, and especially for partners. Partners are dealing with local language contracts, and they're getting paid in local currencies. On to MediaRails as another product in automation here. This automates the discovery, the recruitment, and the engagement of both new and existing partners. Add to that Altitude, which is sophisticated attribution capability to understand the value of each transaction, which informs your commissioning strategies. And then forensic, which automates advanced fraud protection when dealing with partnerships. You put all this together, and what this gives the enterprise is both the tools and the confidence to scale within their partnerships. My name is Dave Yovanno. I am the CEO of Impact. We are a partnership automation SaaS solution to over 1,000 market-leading enterprise brands. Collectively across the platform, we are managing more than $25 billion per year in e-commerce sales, and we are facilitating payments to more than a billion per year in payouts to partners. If you think that your enterprise is capable of dodging this collision that is happening right now, I would love to talk with you. Find me on LinkedIn or dave@impact.com. Thank you.